Oh, look, we're live again. How are you all doing? It is Wednesday, is it? Have funny 5 minutes there. Been waiting all day. Of course, it's Wednesday. Hope you're all well, living the dream. Got some things to tell you about. We've got plenty of new stories today. We've got it all going on. Happy days. First things first. You know, we've got to start with the most important things. Very, very first thing is Paul Thorpe interview, Friday, 6 p.m. Marvellous. That will be an honour. It will be marvellous. And the other honour will be on Tuesday. We have Dr. Craig Walton. Tuesday, 1 p.m. Both Paul Thorpe and Dr. Craig Walton are members of the college with regards to Advance UK. So yes, and as always, the live Thursday and Saturday, I've decided they will be the call-in shows. So Thursday 8 p.m. and obviously the Saturday 2 p.m. come along, and then obviously whatever we're talking about, anything in the week, if you're interested, you can come up and have your say live. Why not? Because obviously you have your say in the chat, I know you do, but if you want to come up and actually speak and have questions, queries, anything you want to say about anything we covered this week, then yeah, jump in. So join us live for that, Thursday 8 p.m. and a Saturday 2 p.m. This Thursday we'll be talking about Advanced UK or Reform UK. So that's the 8 o'clock one planned. But like I say, do not forget, Friday, 6 p.m, Paul Thorpe. And then Tuesday, 1 p.m, Dr. Craig Walton. So they'll be absolutely marvellous. So I'm looking forward to them. How you doing, Alan? Hope you're well, sir. I'm just doing my little intro bit, give people time to realise I'm actually on time and we are live. So happy days. Hope you're well. And we have Pouncy. Hello. How are you, sir? Hope you are well today. Living the dream. I'm just who is Dr. What's his name? He is a member of the College for Advance, Craig Walton, and he's also written some books as well, free sort of sci-fi fantasy books. So we'll get to know him and everything on the Tuesday. Yep, and this Friday, yep, Paul, that will be good. I like Paul. I've been a subscriber of his channel for quite some time. So yeah, I've got some questions all lined up for him. Hopefully, be able to answer them. So it should be a good one. That'll be your Friday at 6. And what we do is, as and when obviously I'll get through all my questions, I'll open up the chat for people to ask any questions, should they wish to ask Paul any questions, and I'll go through them. If you want to guarantee that I don't miss it, and obviously, you know, obviously time or whatever, any and all super chats will be first in the world of questions. Then I'll have a look in the live chat. I'll see my regulars anyway. I know who you are, and members I know. So I'll be keeping an eye out, make sure we get all the yes, mate, I will be looking in the chat. What I will do is have people to put like a capital Q or question in capitals, and then obviously write the question you want for Paul. Like I say, I'm hoping the interview, I mean, I don't want to take too much of the man's time, so maybe about an hour for the interview, 45 minutes to an hour maybe, and then I'll open up the floor for you lot to ask him questions for half an hour. Like I say, if you super at it, it will be asked, guaranteed. But I will keep an eye, especially like you, Pouncy, etc. If you're in the comments and you've got questions, and they're a good question, I will read them out as well. So, I mean, we'll go on time. If I've got time, I'll ask them all. But obviously, like I say, the whole show, I'm looking for about an hour and a half because, like I say, Paul Thorpe's time's probably very valuable. So, you know. So as far as that goes, and it'd be the same for Dr. Craig Walton on the Tuesday. We do the same setup, the same thing. So it's all good. It's all happy days. So it will be good. It will be good. So yeah, I'm having a bad hair day today, guys. But I hope you're all well. I hope you're all living the dream. Wanted to Yeah, that's why I will keep an eye on the chat, mate, because, you know, like being that you're a member, you're green. So if you say anything, I'll be able to see. So, you know, there's no super chats. Don't worry. I will be in there on the, it's just an option if people definitely want their question heard. That's all. And, you know, they take priority. But I'll keep an eye for members that are in green and me regulars. I'll keep an eye on all the names and I'll be like, right, okay, not a problem. So it's all happy days. But, the first story today, I actually saw this yesterday and I was like, oh, okay. Advanced UK have two new people who have joined Advanced UK. So I thought, oh, hello. And it just come out of nowhere. I don't know how that happened, but, you know, like I said, not know about people having their options cancelled and treatment stopped, other than telling me only get 600 a month to live on plus pay rent. Yeah. Well, yeah, Electrodoc, he done it for you. Yeah, we'll go those questions. You know, if he can answer them, he will. You know, Paul's like, if you follow him on his YouTube, he's got over 300,000 subscribers. Talks a lot of sense. Talks from the heart. Very, very truthful, honest. So, but yeah, we're going to two in Devon's largest council. Have you heard about this, ladies and gents? Have you heard about this? I'll go through this, and there's a video that I'm going to show you. And I don't think it's going to do Reform any favours whatsoever. And I mean, Reform will be like, oh, I wish you just hadn't posted that. And it, obviously it's going everywhere on X. I came across it, so I posted it on X. So that's to do with Reform. So that'll be kind of after this story. But yes, apparently they're saying Britain's newest political party, i.e. Advance UK, has two members in Devon's largest council. I don't know. Have you heard about this? I hope not, because otherwise I'll be telling you something you already know. But, you know, a pair of independent members on Devon County Council have now signed up as members of Advance UK, the party formed by Ben Habib, a former Brexit Party member and deputy leader of Reform UK. Councillor Ed Hill, Pinhoe Mincinglake. Do you say it like that? Mincinglake? Got to learn to read and actually pronounce me words. I know people, but get in the chat. Give it an LOL. And the Councillor Angela Nash of Wonford St Loye have now become members of Advance UK, meaning the party formed last year now as members on Devon's largest council. So let me know what you think about that in the chat, ladies and gents. I will be going through every single one of them, like I do. Councillor Hill was expelled from Reform UK after he sent a letter campaigning on the issue of auto-enrolment of eligible children for free school meals. Have you got any copies? It's a good one. The letter was purportedly, come on, signed by all of Reform UK's county councillors. However, the party claimed the members had not given their permission for the names to be used. So you're not there like in Reform. Councillor Hill said he believed he had secured permission from Reform UK's Devon members via conversations with one councillor in a WhatsApp group. Reform's decision to expel Councillor Hill was also linked to allegations he made about the election expenses of Reform colleague Councillor Neil Stevens from the Alphington and Cowick area, who was successful in a civil case he took to the High Court to clear him of wrongdoing. Justice Martin Spencer said that at the hearing last year, I wholly accept Neil Stevens' explanation and his assertion that mistakes which he made arose out of errors on his part and misadvice he was given by others he trusted and relied upon. So Councillor Nash also left, Councillor Nash, gone a bit like a potato, my bad. Councillor Nash also left Reform UK in Devon last year at the time, stating her decision had not been made lightly. But it's a good coup for Advance UK, is it? I would say so. Let me know what you think in the chat. She said, entering public life, I made a commitment to act with honesty, integrity and transparency. To remain under the Exeter Reform banner would be to compromise my own principles and the trust placed in me by the people I represent. So there we go. At the time, Devon's Reform UK leader, Michael Fife Cook, the Alberton and rural area, said some voters could be annoyed by the switch because they would have voted in Councillor Nash as a Reform member and not as anything else. Well, we say that all the time, don't we, when people suddenly leave? Like, you know, it's like you leave as a Conservative. So does another Conservative rep step in? Is what I suggested. Or does it automatically go to the other seat, which, I mean, doesn't seem fair, does it? Because they weren't voted in under that banner. So on joining Advance UK, Councillor Hill said he had produced campaign material for Reform UK delivered to more than 50,000 households, setting out clear values of accountability, responsibility and honesty, including holding our own candidates to the same standards we expect of others. Those principles were the basis on which I stood for election, he said. But that's basically Advance, isn't it? So, like, Reform aren't sort of doing the do. So, oh dear. And then they've left. And they are now a part of Advance UK. When I later attempted to uphold them in practice, I was expelled. That seems a bit strange, doesn't it? You know, it's got these principles and you get expelled when you try and uphold them. Having reflected carefully on the culture and record of the other parties, I believe Advance UK is a political movement that would genuinely allow me to work by the values I campaigned on. Councillor Nash said leaving Reform UK was a matter of necessity. Learn to read. I'm having one of those days, sorry guys. Claiming the original, that's why I've got to have my juice, I mean my coffee. Hope you all got your coffees, or something stronger if you need it, if you had a hard day at work. Claiming the environment of the party locally was one no elected representative should have to operate in. Oh. I initially chose to sit as an independent to protect my constituents' voice, she said. In Advance UK, I have found a party that supports structural reform without the toxic internal culture that exists elsewhere. If toxic internal culture, if that was in Reform, I would not be surprised, or even the Green Party, or even Labour, to be fair, because it's all kicking off for them, isn't it? With Angela Rayner and West Streeting looking at maybe taking on Keir Starmer. Advance UK offers a serious, professional and solution-focused approach. I am no longer simply opposing what is wrong. I am helping to build something better. Ben Habib, leader of the Advance UK party, said the pair exemplify the kind of public servants Advance UK exists to support. There we go. How about that, ladies and gents? But you're going to absolutely love this video. It's crazy. We've got a video. This is talking about Reform. Have you seen it? Let me know in the chat if you've seen it. It's a blooming good one. It's a good one. I don't think Reform are going to be too happy about it. Maybe they will be. Who knows? Because you know they actually want the Muslim vote. I mean, Nigel Farage was going on about Layla Cunningham, etc. and that. But being that she's up for London Mayor, we've already had Sadiq Khan. How did that turn out? Not good. So I don't know, but let's get my headphones on so I can hear it as well. But it's not very long. It's only 42 seconds, but listen to this and tell me what you think in the chat. And tell me if you can hear it as well.
So this is a message to all the Muslims in the UK. We've done it, guys. We have successfully managed to infiltrate the Reform Party. Layla Cunningham, Nadeem Zahawi, Zia Youssef, just a few of the members we've managed to get in there. What this means at the next elections, when people are voting for Reform, it actually just be another vote for us. I'm going out to celebrate now with a pint of lassi. You guys celebrate too. Congratulations to everybody. Yeah. So this is.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that? This, by the way, is from Twitter, at Kira Dis. was on her profile that I got it, found it, saw it, shared it on mine, obviously, and wow. What do you think? I mean, blimey heck, have a word. I mean, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. But I'll probably have to say about this video to Paul Fort when on Friday at 6 p.m. when I interview him. It's going to be marvelous. But have you seen this? Because he had a video with that Matt Ulridge being an absolute. Is it Matt Ulridge? Yeah, he's been an absolute plum. Yeah, a woman was trying to say about how bad with the asylum seekers or illegal immigrants, and Scarlett Maguire as well will bow into the Islam about dog. But Matt Allwright was saying, what do you mean about the illegal immigrants? What threat? And all that. And said, oh, the kids they're being pulled out of school for their own safety. And he's like, but why? This Matt Allwright was a melon, and Paul Fort's video, he used a few swear words. He did. Adult words. He was not impressed, and neither was I. But I think for this gentleman to do what he's done, I mean, is that going to do reform any good or not? Because, I mean, if I was looking at reform and I saw this, I'd be like, done. No. I don't put reform in a good light in any shape or form. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know. Right, let's have a look in the chat, see what you think. Great to see you, Wizard. In the pub. Oh, the desolate one. You in the pub? Happy days. Living the dream. Oh, missed one there. Oh, me button. 50 people viewing, getting more Paul Thorpe. If he linked his channel, you have masses of people watching. Yeah, that'd be good. That'll be good. In the pub. Refuge. King Charlie got to speak on Andrew. All they're done. Yeah, that's crazy. That is. You know much about. I know there's a murder inquiry, so I possibly. Oh, it seems to be the same things. I mean, posting on here is not going to help you really, me old China. Joseph, you need to get hold of Advance UK via their website, and they can take it on. Something stronger, yeah. I've got coffee, but you know. Yep, email them. Way to protect your neck, as Wu-Tang said in those streets. Tragic. Yeah, I know. I think that knife crime is at an all-time high, is it not? Knife crime, it's like, especially London, and then you got idiots like Sadiq Khan going, oh no, it's an all-time low. I mean, the amount of zombie knives, someone became a millionaire selling zombie knives. I mean, it's ridiculous. And have you seen them things? They look good, but my word, they can do some serious damage. I mean, and they're not being bought to look good on a wall. That's the problem. And knife crime, I think, it's just gone through the roof. But let me know what you think about knife crime and everything, and Sadiq Khan and London. Can't be common. The Boom Blast Us Weekly, no, because legally all we have is kung fu and banter. Yeah, you got a bit of banter. What's the percentage of them? I don't know, but it's blooming eye. 10-10. I put it 6-7. Point of what? I'd serve him a bum, as we in Chelsea. Sounds true. By the looks of it, nothing surprised me there. Pass the bucket. I've emailed John Buckley as a member of Advance UK, but I haven't got a response yet. You can get Ben Habib via the site. Actually, email the site. Reform want to get their votes. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They want the Muslim vote. But I mean, I wouldn't be very happy if I had a party and someone come out saying this. Government, oh yeah, what the rain on the approach? Yep, can you go forward to the G4 space and T-fish? Pap off the shot. You have a way with words, don't you, desolate one? I saw the video by Paul. Oh, you saw it, yeah. Yeah, he's tried to keep his cool with that Matt Allwright. He said, like, well, he filmed it twice. So I tried a third time because I was swearing too much. And then that was it. He was off effing this and effing that. But all because of that Matt Allright. I recognise his face, but I don't got a clue who he is, what he does. So that sums him up. But do you know what I mean? So I understand exactly the way he was being with the woman who was calling in. He was just that Matt Allright was just rude and is being all like, get like, what do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? I don't know what word I'm looking for, but he was just the sort of like, if I was talking to him, I'd be like, do you know what, mate? You're a prat. And I would have hung up. I was Paul, disabled people and the background we get all the time and cuts mainstream media constantly landing disabled people and saying get money to working people. But there's people who are what if I put this high enough? The thing that annoys me, there are people who genuinely are disabled. They need help. I get that. It's the people that abuse the system, and I think that's who they're going for, Pouncey. It's those who abuse the system. Do you know what I mean? Like someone's like, oh, I've got a headache, it must be depression. Them sort of people, when, you know, if you knew what depression was, you wouldn't try and blag it. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's just the abuse of the benefit system. Like 63% of Muslim women, 40% of Muslim men are on benefit. Like, hang on a minute, this ain't not right here. What's wrong with going to work all of a sudden? Do you know what I mean? I know our taxpayers' money is, well, one, we pay way too much, and two, we get way too little. But it's all right because it's all going towards the illegal immigrants that we said yesterday. By definition, illegal immigrants, they are criminals. And you get that like Nigel Nelson on GB News going, oh, no, they're not criminals. Well, they are illegal immigrants. The word illegal is a clue. By definition, they're criminal. And I keep saying it. Oh, Bowers, but probably Ninja up on Timu or Shein. Banned. Yes, you see the tax on Chapley. Catch you later. Kara here now. Oh, look after yourself then, Pouncey. Hope you hope it all goes well for you, mate. China Starmer kissing. Yeah, I reckon he's gone there to ask how to stay into power because the Black House said that as well. They've infiltrated all the parties. They have an agenda, as we know. They do, Kim, and that's the problem. But how can people not see that? Do you know what I mean? I mean, people like you say it in the chat. I'm sat here saying it. Yeah, but if you said that out on the street and that, they try and lynch you. You're like, hang on, free speech, my opinion, my view, and actually it's true. So, you know, speaking facts. Oh, no, how dare you? That's what I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get it at all. But I think basically, like this gentleman up here, I don't think he's going to be flavour of the month with someone like Farage for saying that, because he'd be like, hang on a minute. Or he'd be like, yeah, I wanted him to say that because that's all free advertising in the Muslim vote. I don't know. So, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? The next story's up. You can see the headline. You've read it before I've even said it. I know you have. Good afternoon, Wiz and folks. Hello, Nikki. Hope you're well, living the dream. Glad to have you back again. I see your name in green because you are a fully paid up member. Come on, everybody else. Come on. Be a member. You subscribe, be a member. It's only $1.99. Or super chats. But then if you do $1.99 a month, you support the channel, you don't have to do super chats because your name's green and I can see it. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Like you do, mate. Like you do. Harry, Flashman. How do? Hope you're well, Harry. Living the dream. Exactly what she says. Don't mean she, I mean Nikki, sorry. Yeah, Bouncy. Say hi, Bouncy. He's got to go. He's carer. Hopefully he's all right. Matt, all right? Was out of line. Oh, you, Alan, you saw the Matt Allright sort of, what was it? I can't say it's an interview because it was a call-in, I suppose, was it? Yeah. Paul Thorpe was fuming. But don't forget, ladies and gents, Friday, 6 p.m, Paul Thorpe interview. It's going to be a good one. And then on the Monday, and then on the Tuesday, Dr. Craig Wilton interview. Both of these men are not only members of Advance UK, they're part of the college. So it should be a good one. Happy days. And just so you know, the call-in shows will be Thursday, 8 p.m, and the Saturday, 2 p.m. show. So if you want to call in and have your say, then obviously I'll put the links up. More than willing for you to come up and have your say about anything that we discuss. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I've lost where I was. Where was I? Oh, I saw 10-10. I went past that. I said 6-7, didn't I? It's all about. Yes, you did. Oh, I've done that one. That's where I was, I think. Yes. And I agree with you, Alan. You are 100%. He was out of line because, like, the call of the woman, she's literally saying like what it's like, and he's trying to make her look silly or something. Like, oh, what do you mean? All that, doing a Sadiq Khan, innit? Acting silly, acting like dumb. Kim, I think Charles will abdicate soon. Yeah, see, I said that about 3 or 4 months ago. I don't even know if the video's still up because some obviously tanks, I deleted them. But I was talking about other stuff. YouTube sort of shadow banning my stuff when I mention a certain religion and Muslims, and that is it's terrible. Like, YouTube's literally controlling the narrative, so I've got to be careful. Which is good because then I sort of moved more into this side of thing, and it's a lot more fun, isn't it, peeps? You know what I'm saying? So get in the chat, have a chat. Get in the chat and have a chat. That's what I say. Yeah, because people are saying, like, I mean, how much longer is the royal family going to last? I think William is younger. He'd be king for a lot longer. Maybe that a sort of, that could settle in. It'd be happy days. But then William is being sort of associated with a woman called Rose, is it? So I don't know what that's going on with regards to Kate Middleton. Don't know what's going on there. Is he doing what his dad done and he's with one woman, but his heart is with another? I don't know. I've not read too much into it. I wouldn't say I'm a great fan of the royal family, to be honest. I mean, as a country and that they don't do much for us as people or whatever. I don't see the point. They say, oh yeah, but they bring in money for like tourists and this and that. And they say, no, but they only cost us like, I don't know, 50 to 100 million a year. And someone done something and said, no, it's close to 500 million, and they get all this money, that money and all that. So I'm not really a big fan unless someone says something that, oh, but being a wizard, maybe William needs me. A king always needs a wizard. but I think, yeah, what's going on with Andrew as well. So Charles might have that in his mind, Kim. You might be onto something. Starmer's government is His Majesty's government, and Starmer should be arrested because he knew. Better resign before the case comes to court in April. Yes, because yesterday's show we were saying, weren't we, about Angela Rayner, West Street, and they're all looking at maybe having a go and getting rid of Starmer, but it's getting to the point now, especially because of the Mandelson situation, and apparently he knew. I mean, it was, oh, Mandelson just lied and lied. Like, you've got people there that can look into things, who can investigate, surely. You can actually do a proper background check on someone, surely, if you're the Prime Minister and you're looking to appoint him to be the ambassador to America or something. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me, folks. It doesn't make sense. You have to let me know what you think. But, yeah, but Starmer, yeah, he should resign. I'm with you, Kim, yeah. I think it's time. He had his goose and it's cooked. He's done. We all know it. We're all happy and we know it. We need more strategy, preparedness, says Harry. Yes. The government stole my job in 2020 and caused me to suffer a stroke. They stole my compensation. They're stealing my benefits ever since. Proof of the Uni Party. You need to get hold of Advance UK through their website, mate. That'd be your best bet. That would be your best bet. So, did you all hear about Jeremy Clarkson? Do you like Jeremy Clarkson? He's a bit like Marmite, I suppose. He says things that are good. He says things that maybe a bit, ooh, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the chat. But he actually said Nigel Farage will solve nothing and that you'll be disappointed. So, yeah, Clarkson has spoken. I don't think Charles and Camilla will go to the US for the 250th, but more like William and Catherine go with the children. The monarchy have saved a lot of our countryside. Be grateful we must. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not sort of someone saying, oh, well, get rid of them. I'm not one of them. I'm just not a fan of. Do you know what I mean? They've never done anything for me personally. If they don't even know I exist. And they don't do anything for the country because they could have turned around and said, right, Labour, no. you're bad, you're gone, we need to do another election, Labour's ruining my country. That's what Charles could have done. Adam App. Clarkson is right on this. I've got a feeling he probably is. That's why I chose this story, because I thought, you know what? Regardless of anything else he may say or do, on this, he's in top gear. Yeah, see what I've done there. Jeremy Clarkson shared a rather damning assessment of Reform UK and its leader, Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage. As the political party continues to dominate headlines coming out of Westminster. Reform UK has been at the forefront of the news cycle in recent weeks. Is that to do with the fact that, you know, Farage has got 500,000 shares in GB News, in no small part thanks to a series of high-profile defections to the party. So far in 2026, Mr Farage has welcomed the likes of Robert Jenrick and Suella Braverman to the fold as a Reform UK gears up for the next general election. See, Suella Braverman's actually probably a good egg, would you not say? And while Mr Farage has battered away criticism of the growing number of Conservative Party defections, he's now facing criticism of a different sort from one Mr Clarkson. There he goes. He's got a bucket there for Nigel Farage. Mr Clark titled his latest column, "Do you know what Reform's policy are? Neither do I." So here's why voting Farage won't solve any of your problems. I think he's on the ball. In the article, the Clarkson's Farm Star predicted that should a Reform UK government ever come to fruition, those who voted for it would be sorely disappointed. Well, that's basically what happened with thingy as well, isn't it? I'll make sure that's on silent. That's what happened basically with Labour. You vote Labour, are you disappointed? I bet you are. So let me know in the comments if you voted Labour and how you're feeling about that. Not good. He defended his point by claiming there is a lack of transparency about the party's policies in areas such as transport, agriculture, education and the economy, suggesting that Mr Farage's stance on immigration is enough for most Britons to vote for him. Mr Clarkson then sarcastically wrote how some Reform UK voters will end up expecting to wake up and find themselves in an Enid Blyton book. But it won't be like that the following morning or the following month or even the following year or at all or ever again, Clarkson warned. He mocked how sending a squad of policemen into immigrant-rich areas to curb illegal immigration is causing controversy in the United States at the moment, referring to the ongoing ICE protests following the fatal shooting of 2 citizens in Minneapolis this month. Clarkson Farm Star turned his attention to the small boat crisis in the Channel, questioning what effective process Mr Farage will be able to adopt to make any meaningful impact there. That's on everyone's mind, isn't it? Small boats. I bet every single one of you are like, yep. The presenter turned farmer explained how he's seen the difficulties that Italy's border police deal with in deterring the boats. They can't shoot at the people in the boats or ram them because that's, you know, murder, obviously. Yeah, we don't want to go down that road thinking that's a good idea. Of course not. It's extremely easy to say you're tackling immigration, but actually putting those words into action is extremely difficult, as Mr Farage will doubtless find out. Turn the boats around, get them on a boat, take them straight back to France. Simple. So they don't even set foot on British soil. While he may not be convinced Mr Farage is the best man to lead the country next, Mr Clarkson did defend the Reform UK leader against claims from some of the hard left that the party is far right. I mean, you have an opinion, you're far right now. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously under Tommy Robinson, it's you lot. Do you know what I mean? Far right is Hitler, and they're a long way from that. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire host pointed out. He concluded his piece by once again pondering what Mr Farage and Reform UK will actually be able to do about the illegal immigration if they get the keys to Downing Street. I mean, there's got to be people that are pulling the strings here and there everywhere, what you can and can't do, isn't there? So surely, like, even what I say, like, oh yeah, do this, and there'll be people going, no, you can't do that. Again, why we need to leave the ECHR. His daunting prediction ended. The electorate will say that they've tried the Tories and they've tried Labour and they've tried Reform and that nothing ever changes. Advance UK, thank you very much. And when you're out of reasonable options, that's when people start going for options that aren't reasonable at all. And that's when you end up with an orange man at the helm. He typed in an orange man. I assume that's a dig at Trump. But there is a link at the top of the chat, actually, for if you want to go and join Advance UK. While Mr. Clarkson may not be too enthusiastic about a future of Reform UK at the helm of Britain, a new poll has suggested that Britons aren't as equally pessimistic. No, I think they're doing really well. Literally, I was just about to say, it's right there. Look, Reform is now at a 12-point lead ahead of Labour. The findings put Reform on 32%. That's up 4 on November, with Labour slipping to 20%, -2, and the Tories falling to 17%, -3. And this isn't the first time Mr. Clarkson has waded in on the world of politics. Earlier this week, he unleashed a fresh attack on Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer and his nanny state. He also regularly voices his opposition to the proposal of Chancellor Rachel Reeves, thanks to Labour's latest tax hikes on pub owners. I mean, he's not wrong, is he not? Do you know what I mean? He's not wrong. Unless you say otherwise in the chat. Islamist communists against monarchy, which makes it even more important that we keep it to preserve our culture. Yep, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes, I do. Never voted Labour, and my parents were Labour Party voters. Yeah, I've never voted until now. I'll be honest. I mean, it's all getting a bit serious now, so we must. I mean, no vote is just not going to do any favours to anyone. So, and being what Advance UK are, what they stand for, listen to Ben Habib and other Advance UK people, and I'm like, So, it's all happy days. Tom, afternoon with hope as well, bud. Yeah, all good, mate. I hope everything's good your end, Meow China. If you missed me saying, I'll say it again. We got Paul Thorpe interview Friday at 6 p.m. And we got Dr. Craig Walton interview at Tuesday at 1 p.m. And this week we do a Thursday 8 p.m. show. We're doing the 4 p.m. as normal, but Thursday 8 p.m. is a bonus. We're going to do that each week at 8 p.m. See how that goes. And a Saturday at 2 p.m. they're going to be call-in shows, so you can actually call in and have your say. How cool is that? Got to have your voice is heard. Send them to. I see that is that Pakistan. I think Rwanda they were supposed to go to, weren't they? Please give our Wiz a like and subscribe. Yes. Yep. I've actually put on the videos, they will be like subscribers only modes now. As long as you've been a subscriber for 1 minute or longer. So, you know, I'll put it on the lowest one possible. So, and that will hopefully like some of the stuff we see, we don't want to see it, do we? I've got to keep avoiding it. I don't read it out. I just avoid it, but it just helps. Do you know what I mean? If they're going to subscribe to do that, then I'll just ban them. So, or one of the moderators in there, where it's Business Australia or Electrodoc. So, Tom, more people didn't vote last time than Labour got in votes for them to win. We all need to vote this time. Yeah, I mean, it's really, really, it's paramount importance that people do it. So, I hear what you're saying, Tom. Yeah, the amount of people that didn't vote, me included, naughty me, it's terrible. So something needs to happen. I.e., we get up, get out, go there, and we vote. That's what we've got to do, people. So yes, please vote, including me. But in the world of Labour again. So, oh, how strange that! I literally just mentioned Business Australia. Boom. We got the upcoming Thorpe interview. Yeah, Friday 6 p.m. It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be a cracker. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I like Paul a lot, so I'll be following for blooming ages. Hopefully, subscribe to my channel. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? My parents were part of that no vote. They just don't see a point, which I get with the uni parties. Time for change. Yeah, I've always been like that, mate. It's something about politicians, the lies, the deceit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I always feel like if I vote for someone, like I was thinking like even Boris Johnson. I know, nuts, isn't it? But if I'd voted and given them my vote, and then you look at what they do, you're like, I feel duped. I want to take my vote back, but you can't. damage is done. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit like, I don't like that. And it's always sort of made me sort of hold back. And I was like looking at Reform UK, which we'll be talking about Thursday night. I was looking at them realistically, and then a few things popped up in that, and I was a bit, do you know what I mean? And when it's like that, I'm like, oh, I'm not voting for them. So I just feel like I'm being duped again. So I don't think we have an advanced UK councillor to vote for. No, I think they need to do the do. And I mean, the first story I've done with the two people that had just left in Devon. What was I going to say? But no, I mean, they're so new, aren't they? They're doing their thing. But they got someone up for the, is it Gorton and Denton area? I mean, that's not the be all end all either, but yeah, I get it. 75% of the country felt like that. They just lie, cheated. Yep, yeah. Just not good. With what link do you need? Oh, I don't. There's a link at the top of the chat for the I've mentioned that link I put at the top of the chat for anyone who wants to join Advanced UK. So just click on the link, it'll take you to their website, and then have a read and then subscribe, then join. I've been saying £20 for the year, absolute bargain. Should have done it earlier. It was a tenner. Take my own advice. I had to pay 20 as well. But this story makes me laugh. I don't know about you, but I mean, blimey heck, have a word. Labour MP blasting that housing shortages, and then lives in a council flat, but she earns $94,000 a year. What? A Labour MP who blasted London's shortage of affordable housing is living in a council flat. Poplar and Limehouse MP Apsana Begum, no relation to Shamima Begum, I'm assuming, who earns a salary of £93,904, continues to reside at the property despite previously admitting she probably does not need to. I mean, MPs also receive expenses to cover the cost of running an office, employing staff, renting a second home, and travelling between Parliament and their constituency. Living the dream, aren't they? Tower Hamlets, which has an average house price of around $540,000, stipulates that any single person or couple earning over 90 grand are not eligible to apply for council housing. It was revealed that the officials do not continue to monitor the occupant's salary after the flat is allocated. Ms. Begum, who had the Labour whip restored in September 25, a revolt on the two-child benefit cap, is not breaking any rules by continuing to live in a council flat. However, Tory party chairman Kevin Hollinrake accused the 35-year-old of hypocrisy. Yeah, it is. He actually said Apsana Begum's hypocrisy is staggering. It is, because like you've learned over, like if you're earning that sort of money, why are you in a council flat? Really? Why? It's terrible. I don't get it. Literally just said there. 90,000. She has been speaking out about the need for more council housing while occupying a council flat herself, despite pocketing an MP's salary worth more than 3 times the average wage. While thousands queue up for the chance to get a council home in Tower Hamlets, Begum is entrenched in a pad that she even admits she doesn't need. As ever, it's one rule for Labour and another for everyone else. Council homes should be there for those who really need them. Exactly that. Research conducted by Zoopla suggests that someone wanting to buy a house in Tower Hamlets must have a household income of $84,200, around 10 grand less than Miss Begum's annual pay. It sounds like a bit of a con going on here. Bit of a con. Sounds like a bit of a con. What do you think? I mean, I'm feeling conned. In the interview in August 2021, Miss Begum admitted she probably does not need to continue living in a council flat. And here we are in 2026, 5 years later, and she's still got it. Yes, it probably is. Probably is. Yeah, send all the money home. I mean, blimey, 94 grand. That's nearly like, what is that? There's only 52 weeks in a year. Is that like, what will that work out as? About 8 grand a month? Maybe a bit less. That's a lot of money either which way you look at it. But why would you need a council flat? Makes no sense. She said, I am probably in a much better position now than I was when I first contacted council for support. What do you mean I'm probably in a much better? You're on 94 grand a year. There's no probable about it. And so is it something that I am thinking about? Is it something that I need? And it's probably not something that I need. It's something that I should maybe consider or think about moving on from. And here we are in 2026, like I say, 5 years later, still there. Miss Begum gave an interview shortly after she was cleared of housing fraud at Snaresbrook County Court, Crown County Court. Yeah, blagging her way out of that because she's Labour. The Labour MP has been accused of 3 charges of making dishonest applications for council homes to Tower Hamlet Council between 2013 and 2016. So, other jury found her not guilty. Miss Begum said that vexatious claims about her living arrangements had led to her 18 months of sexist and racist online abuse. No, it's probably just saying, like, you earn all that money, you're literally conning the system. During a debate on the housing bill in November, Miss Begum also spoke out about shortages in London. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Why has she got any hair if she's not allowed to show it? You might as well shave your head. Said, Londoners and my constituents have been priced out. With increasing gentrification and affordable homes that are not only in shortage, but all too often just not affordable. And she's got an apartment that could be given to someone. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Dazzler, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Living a dream. So when you just joined, hope you're okay. PM questions was another fast today. Advanced UK, the only one to choose. Yep. They say PM questions. They're like PM avoidance sessions. Yeah, we need ice. That'd be good. I'm with you on that, Joseph. Yep, bring on ice. We get that this time of year on the floor. But yeah, we do. We need something. But where was I? We need investment and empowerment in our communities. And to resolve the housing crisis, we need a mass building programme of social and particular council housing. Wow. Tower Hamlets as the capital's most densely populated borough and has one of the most acute housing needs in England. Tower Hamlets admitted the housing crisis is acute in the borough with 19,000 people currently on the waiting list. But it's all right. She's on 90 grand, over 90 grand a year. So, yeah, don't worry about that. It's fine. Now, is this some sort of joke? What's going on here, folks? Not only have we got a convicted terrorist up for election, they're turning around saying that apparently, like, Sharon Osbourne could go head to head. I mean, she looks ill. What happened? Those weight loss jabs need to stop. And her daughter. They're saying Sharon Osbourne may swap showbiz for a city hall after Tories invited her to go head to head with a convicted terrorist in local elections. They reckon the straight talking star could help sort out the city's cash woes. The local Conservatives published an open letter begging the 73-year-old to join their campaign and help balance the books. No, it's more about them getting a seat, isn't it? Conservatives would only do it for their own gains. Councillor Robert Oldham made the pitch after the celebrity Big Brother star reacted online to the news that Shahid Butt planned to run in the Birmingham City Council vote in May. Yeah, which tried to bomb up the British consulate in Yemen. He was convicted over a plot to blow up the British consulate in Yemen, but has insisted the charge was fabricated. Mr. Butt said he was falsely convicted after being tortured into signing a confession. Absolute rubbish, mate. Absolute rubbish. They have more evidence on him than ever. Do you know what I mean? He wants to make, oh no, what it is. That's what they do. Play the victim. Just lie. So, as a borough for the or Anglo EastEnders. Yeah. After watching a social media video featuring Mr. Butt, Miss Osborne said on her Instagram, "I think I'm going to move to Birmingham and put my name down for the ballot to be on the council," adding, "I'm serious. Yeah, anything to block a so-called Islamic terrorist, a convicted Islamic terrorist." Alden wrote, "There's no doubt that Sharon Osborne getting elected will help the council around from looking into the void. Sharon is clearly passionate about wanting to help make our city even better." We don't even do anything in this country, though. He also said her media and music background could help the party get Birmingham singing again, adding, "If Sharon would like to help us clean up Birmingham, just give us a call." Yeah, because those who want the Conservative seat, they think we're silly. If she takes them up on the offer, she would join the likes of Donald Trump and Arnold Schwarzenegger, who also swapped showbiz for politics. The X-Factor star paid tribute to her late husband, Ozzy Osbourne, before the Grammys this week. She said she had a magical, pure wizard style, magical knack for picking out future stars like rocker Youngblood, and everyone who touched Ozzy did well. Sharon was last seen in Birmingham in July when she attended Ozzy's funeral. Black Sabbath legend died in the same month, aged 76 weeks after reunited with the band on stage in Aston. Sharon later thanked fans for the otherworldly amount of love she received, saying, "Your comments, posts, and tributes have brought me more comfort than you know." Yeah, that was sad, that was. Good old Ozzy Osbourne. But what about a blunder? This is quite funny. I threw this in as a bonus for giggles, because I just thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. But it is the last story I have for the day, and it's a funny one. It's a funny one. How do no notification? Are you talking about Wislam again? Wislam, welcome to Wislam. No notification. Do you get on the video and actually click the notification as well? Because even I do that to see if I get a notification, and not always, but yeah. I mean, we're all talking politics, so YouTube should be doing me a favour now, not blooming making out it's what's it called? Shadow banning me, because I'm not talking about said religion, the religion not of peace, the religion that has you in pieces. But reform blunder, Suella Braverman and Robert Jenrick vote with Labour on benefits. Have you heard about this? They got locked in the room. They did. They got locked in. Reform UK MPs Suella Braverman and Robert Jenrick voted with Labour to scrap the two-child benefit cap. It was emerged. It is believed that the pair ended up with Keir Starmer's party, actually, in the eye lobby yesterday during the bill's second reading. Braverman and Jenrick got on their phones trying to get instructions from Farage as to whether they should be there or not. A source told Sky News Beth Rigby, and they tried to leave but got trapped as the doors were locked. Reform has confirmed that this did happen, adding that it was a genuine mistake and neither MP registered a vote. All other Reform MPs voted against the legislation. Oh, that's hilarious. To visit come to live streams and find the one that said X amount of people watching. Oh, that's not on. Yeah. You have to save the link to my actual channel. So click it, you go straight to like Wizard Words, like youtube.com/@WizWords. Live dunk should be at the top. But yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? Ice baby, yeah, bit of vanilla ice. I think it's hilarious that she got caught. Tory leader Kemi Badenoch said they're Nigel's problem now. It comes as Mr. Farage announced yesterday that the reform would cut the cost of a pint in British pubs by reinstating the two-child cap. He's looking about taking, I think it's 5p a pint off, was it not? Reform MP Lee Anderson said that the loss of one pub is not just the loss of livelihood for a landlord or the loss of local employment hub, but the loss of one pub is a loss to all of us, inheritors of a tradition dating back to Roman rule. He added, yet the Conservatives and now Labour have facilitated the closure of thousands of pubs over the last decade. Any contrition they show is false. Even when I was a doorman, a lot of the pubs I was going to, they were saying, like, you know, obviously, like, what's it going to be like on a Friday and Saturday night? They're like, oh, it sort of gets busy, but not as busy as it used to. And that was back then. So just to think how bad they are now, like, it's just like, it's literally becoming like unaffordable to actually go out and go down the pub and socialise, which is a shame. The Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, announced the scrapping of the two-child cap in November as a government aimed to appease backbench Labour MPs following a major rebellion over welfare plans. The Work and Pension Secretary, Pat McFadden, said the policy had seen children used as pawns for almost a decade. He told MPs, the policy was never really about welfare reform, nor was it about saving money. No, this was always first and foremost a political exercise, an attempt to set a trap for opponents, with children used as the pawns in the exercise. I mean, just leave pubs alone and businesses. I mean, what are we going to do about businesses? No one's going to be working, are they? They're all going to be leaving the country. This was all about the politics of dividing lines between so-called shirkers and strivers, between the old distinction of the deserving and undeserving poor. Yeah. Terrible. Absolute. I don't get it. It's a funny old world, but I did think I had another story, actually. I think I forgot it. Where is it? Open up the link. It's to do with Rachel Reeves. Rachel Reeves, you know how bad she is with money. It was to do with that. Let's have a look. Here it is. I found it. See, I had it already. For some reason, I didn't load this one up. I was thinking I'm a story short. You know, I'm on the button. But let me get it ready for you. Right, there we go. You'll like this. It's blooming Rachel Reeves. She's a blooming nightmare, isn't she? She's a nightmare. Rachel Reeves runs out of cash again, and taxpayers will have to top her up. Who come up with this? Blimey, this country has been sunk. I'm not sure links to your channel. The future streams are advertised all over my feed, but disappear when you go live. Oh, that's a bit random. How dare they? Ask Paul Fort who's ever seen Ben Habib eating a sausage on a cocktail stick to put Debbie Burgess in her place regarding Ben being a pro-halal Muslim. He's not even Muslim though, is he? Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous what these people come out with. It's because they're just digging because they've got nothing else to say. And they're like, they're doing well. We need to put them down. But yeah. So yeah, I'll put all chatters, subscribers of 1 minute or longer now. So that way, at least like if they're subscribed, you're in the chat and then I can go through your chat. See, that's what I'm doing. So you people are, if you're willing to subscribe, then I'm willing to read out your comments. It's as simple as that. And like I said earlier, do not forget, Paul Thorpe interview Friday, 6 p.m. It's going to be a corker and you can ask questions in the chat. And obviously, if you want to ask a question and do not want it missed, you want it asked for definite, then you can do it via Super Chat. And the same goes for Tuesday, 1 p.m. with Dr. Craig Walton. Both of these gentlemen are indeed members of Advance UK, and they are members of the college. And if you want to have your say, instead of just being in the chat, you might think, do you know what? I want to speak. And there you go. Thursdays, 8 p.m. and Saturdays at 2 p.m. You can call in, have your say, ask a question. It could be anything we covered during the week, because by the time we hit Saturday, we'd already been 6 shows in, because we go live a lot. Monday, Tuesdays, 1 p.m. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 p.m. Thursday 8 p.m, Saturday 2 p.m. It's on the bottom of the screen there for you to see. So it's all good. I've just realised that ticker's going along the bottom, so let's take that off. I didn't realise. Left that on for quite a while, didn't I? But yeah, I've got it up on screen so you can see. We talk about politic. Oh look, politic. Should say politics. I'll have to edit that. Got that wrong, didn't I? How dare I? How dare I, geese? But yeah, politics, news, reviews, and interviews. So that's what we're going to be doing, and hopefully there's enough going on. Well, there's loads going on, so it's all good. I've advertised the stream with Paul on Facebook's Advanced UK 45k ear group. Oh, tell them get on there. That's what we want. 40,000 viewers. Imagine that. I'll probably actually make more than 50p on that stream. All happy days. But yeah, what's Rachel Reeves doing with our money? This is the last story, folks. So you know. Oh look, it's an hour. We've hit an hour. So I'm always thinking to myself, we need to sort of be sort of hour to an hour and a half. That's where I'm going to be sort of aiming at, because obviously we don't want to go too long. I don't want to bore you to death, and I don't want you to look at me going like, that wizard's got verbal diarrhea, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? So yes, that's what we're aiming for, and that's what I'll do with the interviews. I'll look from an hour, hopefully we'll have a chat, and then for the final half an hour, questions, like people who want to ask questions can do in the chat or super chat. We'll ask the questions, and then as and when they run out, if it's after like 10-15 minutes, happy days, that'll be done. So that'd be the best way to do it, you know what I mean? So I've literally I think an hour for us to talk, and then I'll allow half an hour where there'll be questions or super chats questions, and then that'll be it. So we're aiming for like a total of about an hour and a half, because I was having a look. Most interviews are about an hour and a half, some 2 hours, but I was looking here, there, and everywhere. And I think if it's an hour and a half, that's about right. Same note as a movie, innit? So I think we'll go for an hour and a half. So an hour we do whatever or less. So, but I hopefully will not exceed an hour and a half. And I assume Paul's a very busy man. And 6 p.m. live here. He's in Spain, so it'll be 7 p.m. So it's an hour later for him as well. But I don't want to take up too much of his valuable time. But I think an hour and then some questions, happy days. You know, people are willing to do super chats, questions, then I'll ask them. Then I'll have a look in the chat. People whose names are blue because they're moderators, or green because they are they've subscribed to the actual monthly like support package, I suppose. For $1.99. Bargain, isn't it? It's only 50p a week. 50p a week, and you get like 7 shows a week. I mean, the whiz is just pure wizardry. So can't make Friday at 6, but I will watch you later. That's not a problem, mate. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're doing it later because obviously Friday's normally 4 o'clock, but what I'm gonna do, I won't be doing that one. I'll just do the one at 6 o'clock. Because I'm hoping that way obviously more people will be at home, get home from work, relaxing, and they'll be like, right, yeah, I'll have a bit of Paul Thorpe. Listen to the man talk sense. He says it the way it is. I like that. So, but yeah, because normally it's 4 o'clock, but for the interview purposes, we will be doing it at 6. So, but apparently Rachel Reeves once had her parliamentary credit card confiscated after going on a spending spree. Now she's maxed out the nation's credit card again. Our financially clueless Chancellor also complained about struggling to balance her household bills, despite a combined family income of at least £325,000. I'm not. It's worrying, don't you think? Given her diva-like attitude to money, it's hardly surprising she's played so fast and loose with the vast sums handed to her by taxpayers. Since becoming Chancellor, she's driven UK taxes to all-time highs, hitting us with another 67 billion in just 18 months. And that still wasn't enough to cover her public spending splurge. She's borrowed another 150 billion this year just to keep up, and that's not enough either. I mean, is that like crazy or what? I mean, wow. I think we've got things to worry about, but you know, what can I say? The UK economy is barely growing as a direct result of her tax blitz. And this morning brought yet more bad news. Today, we learned that Rachel Reeves has blown through her fiscal headroom again. And that's despite all of her eye-watering tax rises and endless borrowing. So guess who will pay? As if you need to ask. It actually says that as well. Like, who? Fiscal headroom is a buffer governments keep to stay within their own tax and spend rules. Astonishingly, Reeves has just burned through it for the third time. Third time, ladies and gents. I deleted both of those messages, Electrodoc. Did they get deleted? It should say, yeah, messages deleted by the wizard words. Yeah, I deleted them. I deleted them, man. I deleted the messages, man. Nothing wrong with Debbie. I was going to vote reform. There was an election tomorrow. Debbie has convinced me to now vote Advance UK. So it's the same surname as Paul Burgess, isn't it? But I'm on a learning curve in the world of politics. I thought I knew some stuff, but obviously I need to learn more. So, you know, but this is, I mean, I'd be worried about Rachel Reeves, would you not? It says the cash didn't last long. It never does with this chancellor. I mean, we got issues, man. How can you borrow? Was it 68 million? And then, no, 16, where was it? It's 150 million more. 67 billion and then another 150 billion. I mean, have a word. I mean, what is she doing? It's ridiculous. Says Rachel Reeves has run out of cash again, and once again you'll have to top her up so she can carry on chucking the money around. We've seen the consequences of Reeves' job taxes and inflation busting minimum wage hikes. Then there's Angela Rayner's upcoming looming employment rights bill. Combined, they're destroying jobs and businesses and tax revenues too. Reeves has already refused to rule out further tax hikes this autumn. Now we know why. The last thing Britain needs is a third horror budget, but that's what we're going to get. I mean, wow. If the Greens get in, so be it. It's a message to reform. That reform are Conservatives 2.0. Yeah, reformatives, that's what they are. Yeah, reform is Conservative, isn't it? They're going to be like controlled and all that, part of the establishment. Yeah, reform is definitely 100% like Tories rebranded. But Greens should never get in. I mean, you got Zach Polansky, whose real name is David Paulden. He's a vegan, so I mean his body's crying out for some sort of proper nutrition because he's obviously doesn't know how to treat his own body. And he actually claims that heroin and crack cocaine should be legalized. Zach Polansky is not what this country needs. And if you vote Greens, you're part of the problem. Seriously, part of the problem. But say no more. Say no more. But anyway, that's all my bits and bobs said and done. I've done it, and I've actually kept up with the chat there as well. That's not bad for an hour and 10 minutes. Go whiz. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better. Getting better. Getting better. Go me. But yeah, it's all good. What can I say? It's all good. No, they're not. Wrong. Who wrote Boomer? Didn't realise that. Thanks. I'll vote for Nigel then. Nigel. Yeah, just like that. Looks like he's taking it by his nashes. I don't know what that means. In English, boy. Vote for who you want to electro. Oh, he will. He will. Advance UK. As we're paid up members of Advance UK. So yeah, happy days, ladies and gents. We are there. We've done it. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Yes. Oh, Nashers. Well, I was thinking of the blue dog from Wacky Races. I have no idea why. So, who's taken what by his teeth? Why didn't you say teeth, man? I get why you're saying gnashes now. I know what you mean now, mate. My bad, my bad. Can't get it all right, you know what I mean? Give it a go, geese. Looks like he's taking it by the gnashes. Is that right for your rebellion? Happy days? Teeth. Numbnut. 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 Don't know what I'm doing that for. Yeah, Zach Polanska. David Paulden, his name is, by the way. He's Jewish. He's gay. He's vegan. And he wants to legalize heroin and crack cocaine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being Jewish and there's nothing wrong with being gay. Own it. But if you're vegan, you obviously haven't got a clue. And you're obviously having like ultra processed soy milk and all the other oat milk rubbish. But yeah, so David Paulden is the Green Party leader, and he's wow. It's a bit weird actually that he's got that Moffin Ali as a deputy co-leader because there's someone else Muslim and he's Jewish. Like, does he realise that they're gonna like attack him at some point and get him out? Polanski sounds Polish, doesn't it? Or Russian. Polanski. It's quite a cool name, admittedly. I don't know why he's come up with that. How'd you get that? Polanski from David Paulden. Maybe that's something to do with I think it was something to do with his Jewish parents and like getting the name or something. I think it was something to do with that, but happy days. But anyway, right, we've done it. We are through the show. We got more coming tomorrow on Thursday. On Thursday. What have I got Thursday? What have I got planned Thursday? Oh yeah, we got Rachel Reeves tax churches. Ed Miliband's net zero blame for 500 million taxpayer bill. We'll be discussing that, and there'll be other stories, obviously. All fresh new stories that are relevant to the actual day, so do not worry about that. I am on it. I will keep everything super up to date. I'll make sure that you get all the latest news and keep you all up to date. That's the way we roll. That's the way we roll. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And like I said, don't forget, Paul Thorpe interview Friday 6 p.m. who's a member of the College for Advance UK, as is Dr. Craig Walton. And he'll be interviewed on Tuesday, 1 p.m. And if you want to call in and have your say, you can do. Thursday, 8 p.m. and on the Saturday show at 2 p.m. So there's plenty there for you guys. So I can keep it real for you lot to have your say. You've got a voice, so we've got to hear it, innit? So, yeah, he doesn't drink or take drugs, never has, so he says. But yeah. That's probably because he's vegan. He's not getting enough nutrition. So, yeah, we're doing that Thursday because we've got reform or advance for Thursday, 8 p.m. So people can call in for reform or advance. I am hoping on Saturday, it's 1 o'clock till 5 o'clock, the Advanced UK conference. I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream that. So that's 4 hours. So I'd like to stream that from 1 till 5. So if you guys are about at any point, we'll do that and we can have a chat while we're watching it, obviously. So that would be good to be able to stream that. But I don't know if anyone's streaming it. If they are, I'm on it. Don't you worry about it. And we'll be doing it. So it's all good. So that's all good, Pouncy. No worries, my friend. No worries at all. It's all good. We are wrapping it up. I got to an hour and 15 minutes. That's cushy. That's perfect. Pure wizardry, pure wizardry. But yeah, it's all good. So thanks to absolutely every single one of you in the chat, as always. I think it's brilliant that you're all joining, having a chat and having your say. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe. I'm on the road to 6,000 subscribers. I'm nearly there. And then we're going to aim for 10,000. We're going to try. But yeah, it's brilliant. So until tomorrow, Thursday, 4 o'clock, live here on YouTube. For now, that is the Wizard's Words.